Is there any particular highlight?
There's a couple of highlights. You know, when I got after the 2009 season, I pitched. That season, I pitched for the Lakewood Blue Claws. That's low A. You know, I had a really good first half of the year. I pitched, I think about 86, 87 innings, and I was leading the league in innings pitched, and you know, I made the All-Star team. I was leading the league in strikeouts. I was doing really well, and then I got moved up to High A.
Yeah.
That was a different league in Clearwater, Florida. It's, you know, different climates, different everything. So I had to adjust a little bit. I struggled a little bit, which is good because I kind of needed to struggle because I've been the last 2 seasons I'd done really well, and I hadn't really had that much failures. So it was good for me to struggle and get a different mindset. And you know, then after that season was done, okay, I got put on the 40-man roster. That was an achievement all in itself because not too many people get to say they were on a 40-man roster for the Phillies. And they just won the World Series the year before in 2008. So I went into spring training, the Major League spring training in 2009 with the Phillies after they won a World Series. So I was hanging out with Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, all these good guys. And that in itself is another scary experience because it's like I'm back in the first grade. I don't know what I'm doing again. I'm around all these major league guys, and that was a good experience because all these guys are really nice guys. They're really welcoming, and they took all the younger guys in. I remember Ryan Howard came around to all the younger guys and introduced himself, and just made us all feel like one of the boys. It was really good, and I got to pitch my first Major League spring training appearance. I got to pitch against the Tampa Bay Rays, who the Phillies had just beaten the year before in the World Series. So it was a crowded house. It was probably 11,000 people in the spring training facility. It only holds about 9,000.
Back in a minute.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I even got to face Pat Burrell, who was with the Phillies the previous year. He ended up hitting a double off me down the line, but I was on ESPN that night, but not for the good reasons. That was pretty good to really do anything because I hurt my shoulder. So now my priority is getting healthy first. So I've got to get my shoulder right, which means getting strong, getting my arm right. So to do that, I've got to do all the shoulder program again, get all my flexibility back in my rotator cuff, start a throwing program, make sure I'm right, make sure everything's going the way I need to do. And then once I start pitching, make sure I'm down the strikes, I'm consistently throwing strikes. You know, that's the main thing, especially for an older guy, even a younger guy. You want to be consistent throwing strikes. But if you can't do that, it's hard to make a good career. So throwing a lot of strikes, getting guys out in situations where you need to throw strikes, that's how you can still progress and get better.